What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen how to cook. And honey, today we are turning up this cheesecake, moist and delicious in your kitchen, fast, easy and simple. So make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And for all of my returning goodies, you know something up, right? Let's cook.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Now you're going to need graham crackers for the recipe, and everything that I'm using here, everything will be written down below. There will be no measurements amount because sometimes I do have to adjust, okay? But all that I use and all the amounts will be written down in the description box. Now I'm using my food processor to get my graham crackers chopped up. But if you don't want to go this route, if you don't have a food processor like I have here, go ahead and get a Ziploc bag and just throw it in there and just mash it up, and you are good to go. It's going to work just fine because I did that before even without a food processor. Okay, I did use 2 packs of it, but like I stated before, everything that I'm using here for this cheesecake recipe will be listed down below along with all your amount that you will need for the recipe. Now to the food processor, I added about a tablespoon of cinnamon powder to it, and then went back and give it a nice little mix again, like that. Then you want to go in and add your melted butter, and I will once again list the amount of butter that you will need for this section of your most perfect tasting cheesecake in your kitchen, fast, easy and simple. You just want to combine all these 3 together just to make sure that everything is holding perfectly. Now after you have done with that step, after you had made sure that everything has come together and holding just like I'm doing here, you are going to go ahead and get your pan of choice. But before you pour it in, go and get either some melted butter. But just to make life easy for myself, I just went ahead with my butter spray right here and just spray the pan, because you want to be sure that once your cheesecake is baked, it is released without falling apart, because it will fall apart. Now all you have to do here is just go ahead and pour the batter into your baking container. And the size that I'm using here, I'm going to show what size it is, but I want big one. I'm using bake cake all the time. So just go ahead and just pour it all up in there like so. Just get all that good down in there. And all you have to do here, make sure so you have clean hands, goodie, clean hands. Just go ahead and you're going to smooth everything out into your baking container. Now at this step, you want to make sure that your oven is on, okay? Your oven should be on at 200 degrees. So make sure you're on once you get to this step. So what I'm doing here is just making sure some of my finger them clean, of course, and just start spreading out the mix, the butter, yes. So spread it out, good. Spread it out is what I'm trying to say. Now to smooth it out nice, all I did was just go ahead and get a nice clean drinking glass. Yes, a drinking glass bowl, and just that glass is going to help you to smooth it and press it against your baking tray, all right, or your baking container, or your baking pan, or whatever you want to thermalize it, or if there's a word like that. But just go ahead and just press it against the corner of your baking tray, right? Like so, nice and gentle, because like I said, it will fall apart. Now all I'm just doing here is just kind of shaping it down a little bit. make it neat as possible. And you want to go ahead and you could either put this in your oven and just let it toast up for about 15 minutes, or put it in your refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Now, moving right along, in another container, I'm going to go ahead and add my cream cheese. And I did use 2 container of the cream cheese to make the most perfect, make the most perfect cheesecake in my kitchen. I only use 2, right? Alright now, so after I add all 2 of them inside of my container, it was time to mix and blend. So I did use white sugar, and I used about a cup, but you could always adjust the amount of sugar that you choose to use in yours, right? With a 1 cup of white sugar I use. Now with my hand mixer, I went ahead and just mix everything together. And of course, you can, if you don't have a hand mixer, don't worry yourself. Just go ahead and just rub the thing all in the old school way. But any old way, and mixer makes it come out really fluffy and nice. You want to go ahead and just smooth out the cream cheese and the sugar, just like I'm doing here, nice and creamy. Then to that, you are going to add your cornstarch, and you're also going to add some flour. Now the flour that I choose to use is the organic coconut flour, but of course you could substitute for all-purpose flour, and again, all the amounts will be listed down in your description box, so check it out, it's there. Now after you add all of that stuff, go in and add some vanilla. The vanilla is going to give it a nice little flavor, right? Nice little flavor. Now good, if you're still here watching me cooking and you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notification settings so that you will never miss any of these uploads. Now after I'm done with that step, I went in and get a fresh lemon and just grated the lemon into the mix. It does something different to it. And then I went in and squeezed some of that lemon juice to it. Yes, and gave it a nice little combination mix again, just like so. Okay, now after that is all said and done, with my whipped topping here, and I did purchase this in Aldi's, and this is an 8-ounce package, right? I'm gonna go in and just pour in all of this into that mix right there. You don't want to use half and leave half. Use the entire container, and again, that is a 8-ounce container. Now it's simple. All you have to do is just go in. Do not use your mixer for this step. You are just going to fold in the whip into the mix. That's it. You just want to fold it, because if you use a mixer to do this step, your cheesecake is going to come out tough. It's not going to come out nice and fluffy and them things that they got hard. If you ever had cheesecake where it's just tough, like if you're licking your head can bust, a certain go stay. You don't want the cheesecake to come out like that. You want the cheesecake to be nice and soft and moist on the inside. Okay, so just fold and fold only. Now a friendly reminder, good, if you're still here watching me doing this cheesecake recipe, go ahead and subscribe to my second channel, Life is Juliana. That link for that channel will be listed down below. Now after your thing is done in the oven, and that will set for 15 minutes at 200 degrees, you want to go in and just pour out your batter into it and smooth it out. I don't like my one too smooth. I kind of like it rough around the edges, but you can smooth it out however you feel so. Okay, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and do that. But I like mine a little bit crumbly looking on top. Always remember, when you're in your kitchen, your kitchen is your own, so you make it how you like it. You do things the way that you like when you are in your kitchen, because you are the boss of your kitchen, okay? Now that is perfect. I don't want any smoother than that. That is just A-O-K-O fine. You go ahead and you pop that in the oven, and it is going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes at 200 degrees. Now while that is baking, this is our fruits all prepped here. Use whatever fruits that you so choose. When your cheesecake is done from the oven, let it sit for a few minutes, and then you go ahead and you just decor it however you want with any kind of a fruit that you so choose, and then you garnish with just a little bit of, yes, that good fresh peppermint leaf. Just place it however you feel, and then after your thing is all set and cool, try to take it up as slow as possible. I did mess up the side just a little bit, but overall it was still good. It was perfectly baked, and the color was gorgeous, and it wasn't hard or tough or nothing. It was just nice and delicious. And when I cut into that thing, just like I told you, it was nice and creamy, just the way that I love my cheesecake to be. Perfect. And I like it adi. It was perfect. And honey, let me tell you, that flavor, that flavor, honey, was everything. Nice from start to finish. So let me tell you something, go ahead and make this recipe. You will not be disappointed. It is perfect for the holiday. Give your girl a thumbs up, share the love with friends and family, tell them what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen, and remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.